Hi, it's Andy Kelly, and today we're going to help you build the marketing campaign for your personal and professional brand. This is volume 4 of the Branding You series. It's Andy Kelly, CEO, Sundial Consulting. This is the bit that people really struggle with, right? We've helped you to build a deeper self-awareness of who you are. We've helped you build a desired reputation of who you want to become and who you want to be and how you want people to talk about you. We've helped you with a gap analysis and a way to build a development plan for things that you can start to do differently to show up in that new reputation. But now, number 4, it's all about how you communicate and market that brand. People find it difficult. I hear people say, I don't want to be a sycophant. I don't want to sell myself. I don't want to blow my own trumpet. I don't want to be a creep. I don't want to be inauthentic. I just want to keep my head down, right? Don't do any of those things. But you do need to get smart about how you start to market what it is that you're doing and what it is that you're doing that's making a difference, okay? There's 2 quick things I want you to just be aware of, right? The availability bias and the recency effect. These are things at play in our brains, and they come to play in executive meetings. I've been in hundreds of these meetings where people are making big decisions about new concepts. They're making big decisions about you. They're making big decisions about reorganizations, right? And the availability bias kicks in. When we're trying to make a decision or think about a new concept, we try to immediately gather data in our brain. And the easiest thing to grab are pictures and stories, not necessarily data. So make sure that you are telling compelling stories about what it is that you're doing and where you're adding value. The next one is the recency effect, right? Again, when we're making decisions and we're trying to think about new concepts, we go to the last thing we heard, the last person who sold to us, right? It's really important in courtrooms. It's really important when you're in your sales presentation at the end of a campaign. You want to be the last one to go, right? The recency effect. So don't be a stranger to key executives and key people, all right? So as you build your marketing campaign, I want you to think about 3 things. What can you do better? How can you look better? And how can you connect better? Right? Do better. First thing you do is you build a stakeholder map of the key influencers and key decision makers in your organization, the people that really matter, and go out and find out what's important to them. Go out and find out what are the key compelling business outcomes that people are looking for right now in your company, the most important topics. Don't go and sell to them. Just go and get to know them, be curious, learn about your business, right? Then come back to your day job, right? And have a think about what it is you're doing that can help. Try to let go of the tactical day-to-day activities. That keeps us busy and we feel good, but it's not really making a difference. So either delegate it, right? Build an A-team around you that you can delegate to. If you haven't got that, try and build mechanisms to make yourself just more effective on the tactical, to allow you to step up and start to work on the important things. Think of a few things that you could do that will really make a difference to those business outcomes. Start to really play to those superpowers you collected, right? That will help you shine when you're implementing those tasks. And call them something, right? Give them a name. Give them a project name. It works, it sticks, all right? This is part of your job. If you're a leader, making sure that you engage upwards and outwards is part of your job description, right? You need to give your people air cover. You need to provide opportunities for you, your people, and your team, right? Successful people go beyond their job description. They do even more, okay? So that's what you need to do better. Look better. Start to tell compelling stories about what it is you're doing in your project with your team to people that matter at the right time. Start to think about your communication style. How do you come across to executives, right? Hone your communication style. Practice, practice, practice. All the great speakers have practiced, I promise you. It's not just natural, right? So start to hone your communication skills. Start to think about how you can have the most impact when you are finally in front of the right people, and give them those compelling stories about you, your team, and the business that are making a difference to those outcomes. And it will start to have an impact. You will start to become relevant in the organization. You know, you want to think about these meetings when they're restructuring and building new strategies and new programs within the company. I've been in there. You know, they start talking about the people that they've got available to them. They start talking about the teams. What about that team over in the West? Oh yeah, we don't hear much from them. They kind of keep their head down. Okay, what about the ones in the East? Oh yeah, well they're working on project 1, project 2, project 3. In fact, they were in my office this week talking about it. Oh great, that sounds like they've got momentum. Let's go with them. Right, it happens time and time again. And then just physically think about how you look. Do you look healthy? Do you look energized? Do you look professional? How do you sound? Think about your voice. These things do matter. Subconsciously, people get confidence from how you show up and how you sound, right? So you do need to think about it, especially on Zoom these days, right? And then the last thing is connect better, right? Start to get up and out of your team. Start to build relationships across the business. Get mentors. Get lots of mentors. Get super greedy about mentorship, right? They'll help you. They'll connect you to other people, and then they'll sponsor you, because they want to say that they've helped you along your way. They want to be proud that they've seen you rise up through the organization. They did that. They're proud of that. They want to show off, right? So go out. Don't wait for your company to do it for you. Don't wait for HR to build processes and mechanisms for mentorship. Go and find them yourself, okay? And tell them why you think they can help you. Tell the mentor what you see in them that you haven't got, right? That boosts the ego. And then find an extra team. Have you ever heard of that extra team? Successful executives build an extra team. They find people around the organization who can help and want to help. You know, if you're working on really important activities and projects that touch the business outcomes that your company cares about, the extra people want to help you. They will benefit, their brand will benefit, right? I've seen it. You become a force multiplier for the business, right? They go to you because you get shit done, right? And it starts to become more and more important as you rise up through the organization. The value of your network holds a lot more weight with senior executives. So it becomes very much part of your reputation and who you are. So this is your chance. There's some hints and tips of how you can start to really build and market your brand and reputation in your company. We'd love to hear your stories. We want to hear what happened next. What did you do differently? And how did you make it sing and shine in your organization? But for now, thank you very much. Andy Kelly, CEO, Sundial Consulting. Thank you. We hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please share it with your friends and let us know with a like or a comment. But more importantly, please subscribe on the button below. And also, if you really don't want to miss out on any of our great insights from me and my team, please also click the little bell. Okay, we look forward to speaking to you soon. For now, Andy Kelly, Sundial Consulting. Thank you.